Hello everyone, it's your boy Proph Rye, and today people, I am back with another topic, another creative epic content, my people. You get me? So right now people, we're back with another topic. This is an interesting topic, people, and as you can see, the weather today is not too bad. Been out in the park about 2 times, probably gonna go again. It's about, what time is it now? Touching approach, it's approaching 6 p.m. people. 6 p.m. people, you get me? Unable to offer, what's that about? Anyway, I don't know. But anyway, the weather's nice out there, people. You see it? You get me? We have to give God thanks, people, that God has woke us up today with purpose. A lot of people ain't woke up with no purpose. They're confused, they don't know what they're doing, they ain't got no direction, and such is life, people. You get me? But as you know, Proph Rye woke up with about 1 million topics as usual, and the topics don't stop. You get me? So I know a lot of people are thinking, boy, Proph Rye, come clean, man. What's the topic now? Because I don't know how you keep finding topics, and it's a never-ending topic thing for you. You get me? But I love watching your channel because, and like I said, people, I'm ahead of time. So right now, these videos are not going up. You get me? So these videos are just being made and put down. You get me? And then when the time is right, these videos are going to be pushed out into the atmosphere. You get me? So this topic, people, is called many youths are stranded. Many youths turn 18 and they're stranded and they don't know where to turn. You get me? What does Proph Rye mean by that? Proph Rye, explain to us. What do you mean by the age of 18, many youths are stranded and they don't know where to turn? Now, with that being said, people, I'm going to talk from my experience, people, because one thing about me, you already know that I ain't got no shame. I ain't got no guilt. Why? Because I'm serving God. So it don't take me nothing out here to come and make videos and be real and use myself as an example, people. You get me? I love using myself as an example when I talk about anything, even when it comes to the embarrassing things, because I know a lot of people are going to be watching and laughing. I'm laughing while making the video too. So we're all laughing together, people. I need to make some juice. So we're all laughing together, people. We can all laugh together, people. You get me? Because at the end of the day, it's not about the past. It's all about the future. It's not about where God has taken you from. It's about where God is pushing you to. You get me? So shout out to the big man. Shout out to the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. The Lord Jesus Christ is King. Now, people, when I turned 18 years old, people, yeah, I was in the confused.com box. You get me? I should have been sponsored by confused.com. You get me? So a lot of the time, so people, like I said, when I turned 18, people, yeah, it's only by the grace of God, people, why I jumped straight into work. You get me? Now, people, I started working from the age of 17 years old, people. And the way how I started working, people, is, and I told everyone this story. One evening, people, because down by, if you go down Paulet Road, where they call Block 5, heading towards Loughborough Junction, just opposite Loughborough Park, the back bit. We used to have some garages there that were abandoned, people. We used to have some garages there that were abandoned. True word, you see, true word. True word. Don't tell no lie. You get me? And then in these garages, people, because we was young youths, we didn't have nowhere to go. The block became our home. The block became our playing field. The block became our life. We turned these garages into people. That's what I say. Sometimes people, us men that grew up in these type of environments, we have some serious skills, you know. Because if you see the way we turned these garages, people, I'm telling you, the homeless people, I think even at one point the homeless people found it and they was comfortable chilling there with their drunky friends. We had to kick them out. What are you not doing there? We had to kick them out. We put carpet in there, sofas in there. I don't know what it was, but we just kept on finding furniture to put in there. I'm sure a man even had a wardrobe in his garage. I'm not saying it's true, but sometimes it sounds funny, so I'm going to say it anyways. You get me? I'm sure a man even had a chest of drawer. A man even had a TV in there, PlayStation, but there's no Rascal electric. There was no electric, people. You get me? So the daytime it was lit, during the night it was lit, and there was a lot of things going down in these garages, bro. Man, them was bringing women rapid. People that had links was going there rapid. Girls was actually going there and feeling comfortable chilling there, thinking that it was a flat. A lot of things is going down in there, even swinging. You get me? So all of this leads up to how I got my first job, people, when I was 17. So one evening now, it was in the area of a good few of us, and we're saying that everyone said they're gonna split up into groups because there's a couple of men saying, yeah, these four, us four, this is our thing. Another couple of men are saying, yeah, this is our thing here. There was about a good 3 to 4 garages, people. Groups of men, them are claiming it, and from it's little things that you see a lot of the men them start splitting up. I saw a fight between K and Levels because everyone used to chill together at a young age there. I see a fight between K and Levels over the Ross Clark garage. It was a cat fight. Turned to a cat fight, bro. 2 skinny niggas swinging it out. You get me? Now, my mind led me to walk down back behind where I was living in Coolford, C Block, behind the Coolford Primary School into the what do you call that place again? We called it Factory. You get me? Because Andrew and them and they from Samuel's Trust was climbing over, going on the roof, and they were stealing lead. So this is what I'm trying to say. At the age of 18, a lot of people, they don't know where to turn. They're stranded. They're thinking about money, how to get money. So them and they was teething off all the lead off the roof and going to scrapyard and coming back with peas. They was going to the scrapyard with suitcases of lead and copper. Now, when they done that, everyone wanted to do that. People that were scared of heights and couldn't climb found themselves up there, trying to see if they can get a look of £20. So one evening we went over there, people, because I realized I saw some sofas over there by the skip. They got a skip over there. They're doing some construction work over there. I saw sofas in up there. So I went there with about 6 to 7 men. 6 to 7 men, people. You get me? Who was there that time? King was there. I think Triz was there. A couple of people still. You get me? So went over there, there was sofa in there, we started taking bare furniture, people. You get me? And there was a horse box parked up there. And it's so funny because that man ended up becoming my manager. His name's called Miko. Shout out to Miko, it was fucking harsh. He hired me and I hired about 8 men from the block, including my stepdad. I had 8 black guys working on this construction site full of white men from Bristol. Whether they was racist before, they wasn't racist no more when we joined the thing. And we all worked nice. On weekends, we used to link up over there, drink beers. Whoever smoke weed, them and they take their coke, that's their thing. And a lot of the time, we used to bring like females there and chill because they're from Bristol and they're not used to the way how we do things down in London. They became in love of our culture and how we do things down here. These men were from Bristol. That's how I end up meeting Jamaican Richie. He walked past the site. He got hired. Now he came like 4 months down the line, 5 months down the line. Will's from Roadside. In our younger days, when we were 17, I got him a job there. This is before he became Roadside. I got him a job there. He felt like the boss was picking on him. You get me? He tried to punch the boss over. End up getting fired, thrown off site, not allowed to work there again. At the same time, I didn't wrong him for what he done because Miko picked on people. The way Miko was running the construction site, people, yeah. This is an old man from Bristol. He's been in the army and that. Miserable git. Shouting at everyone on the site all day with a girl voice. Come on! You guys are not doing the work. No! His favourite line, people, is, no! You've ruined it. Imagine an old man looking at you screaming, no! You've ruined it. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Grabbing things off people. I'm surprised I worked there for 2.5 years. You have to be strong to work in that environment for 2.5 years. After work, this man loved us. During work, this man was a fucking army trainer. We was there doing labouring. He had us doing plastering. He had us doing pipe. The best thing that I enjoyed most was doing the demolition work. I love knocking down buildings, bro. I actually enjoy doing demolition work. You get me? Now, when we went to go and get the sofa and that, Miko ran out of his horse box because he was living in a horse box, people. They will work Monday to Friday, and then Friday evening they'll drive down to Western Country. Yeah, with about a good 6-7 of them. Maybe a 3 to 4 of them might stay behind. They don't want to go back. They turned little cubicle upstairs into rooms with plasterboards and stuff like that. When you go in there, it looks sick, and they're living there for free. When I was living with Miko and Clayton, shout out to my dog Clayton, he's got mental illness now. Wow. True word. When me and Clayton was working in Wallerton, we was living in the pub. We was living in the pub because we was demolishing pubs and fixing pubs up. The first pub that me and Clayton worked on in Ade, Ad Smuller was working there with us. I got him a job there. But the boss fired him and said he's too weak, he's no good. He's no good. Ade was lazy, always standing around, saying that his arm is hurting him. The first pub that me and Clayton and that worked on, and we painted it yellow, the Sun and Dove, up in Camberwell, just by the Cole Harbour Lane that leads up to King's College Hospital. That's the first pub that me and Clayton and that painted. Started rolling around with Suf. Suf had a BMW. He was letting me and Ade and that drive it all the time. You get me? But the truth of the fact is, people, if we didn't go there, if I didn't go there with a few men to go and look for furnitures, people, to go and idle in these garages that is not ours, it belongs to authorities, yeah, I wouldn't have got the job. Because after those men came out and they wanted to fight, and I saw that the man that I was with, they wanted to fight as well, and man them are saying they're gonna come back with people and all of these things. Would you believe to know that me and that manager, man, and I realized people from a young age that I'm good at talking with people and understanding, and people understand. It's just that a lot of the time we are misunderstood, and especially when you grow up in a black community that's violent, people misunderstand us. You get me? Would you need to know that the man said, "Come and see us tomorrow, and we will see what we can give you." I said, "Thank you so much." I said, "Thank you." You get me? So we went away that day with what we had. He let us take a few things. You get me? And we didn't end up going back there. No one wanted to go back there after that. You get me? Would you need to know, people? I went to the chicken and chip shop the next day. And this I know that God's been working on in my life from a young age, you know. Because God is the one that made things happen. God is the one that made things happen, people. Not your parents, not your sister, not your brother, not your auntie, not your grandma. God. I went to the chicken and chip shop, people, right opposite Nando's, yeah, PFC, Chicken Express, sorry. At 12 o'clock, I was hungry and being fat. I had to go and buy 4 wings and chips. When I went in there, I bumped into the manager, man. He looked at me and started smiling. "Ah! Hello!" You know, the first thing he said to me, people, "I'm looking for 3 strong men." And I was 17 at the time. I said, 3 strong men. "And I'll pay you guys $250 a week to do labouring work, filling up the skip and all of that." I said, "Yeah." People, I started the job. I went there. I started with me, my stepdad. We came there with 4 men. He said he wanted 3. I came with 4. And my stepdad didn't have his stay in the country. So my stepdad Tamba Shabs, he owes me, you know. He owes me. And now I'm not the type of guy to say that I help someone so I want something back in return. No. The reason why I say my stepdad owes me, people, because my stepdad joined forces with my mum, yeah, doing spiritual wickedness to me. I thought my stepdad was cool all along, not to knowing that him and my mum are the same. They both do evil to people. So for that, he owes me. Because he lived off many of my blessings. So my stepdad owes me. It's not me saying it. It's God that shows it. I turned up there with 4 men. Me, my stepdad, Clayton, and Ade. After 3 weeks, my stepdad left. He said he don't like the way the man talks to people. And he ain't taking that. People, God gave me the energy to go through all of that. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of made me kind of stronger still. It made Clayton stronger. But the only thing that didn't make Clayton stronger is that Clayton ended up turning to doing MDMA, certain drugs. I was on the phone to Peachy the other day. I couldn't believe when Peachy was telling me that Clayton's taking these drugs. I couldn't believe it. Not like I don't know that Clayton was buying crack and that off Munch, and that's meant to be your dog. That's in the last time. That's in the last of everything. You get me? But it just shows you people that at the age of 18, if God didn't lead me to that opportunity, everyone else and a lot of people that I knew that was at that age, they wasn't working, they didn't have nothing going on. They're selling drugs, they're smoking weed all day, drinking alcohol in the estate, and selling to the same people, neighbors in the estate. You get me? There's a lot of youths, when they turn 18 years old, people, yeah, they don't know where to turn. They ain't even got no benefit money to rely on. They don't have no benefit money to rely on because their mum didn't save nothing for them. Their mum didn't save no benefit money for them. My old school boy Daniel Morgan, the Yardie, Sparker's twin, he used to boast because his mum was always telling him that when he reached 18, she's gonna give them their money that she's been saving for them from a young kid, him and Sparker. So those twins, Sparker and Daniel, their mum and dad saved money away from them, saved money away for them. So when they turn 18, they can go in their account and see that they got all 10 grand there each. True word. They can go in their account and see they got 10 grand each, 10 grand there, 10 grand there. But for many of us, it wasn't like that. So when the boss says jump, we're already saying how high as a young youth, because we can't afford to lose our job. Because if we lose this job right now, we don't know if we're gonna find another job that's gonna be better than this one. We don't know if there's gonna be another job that's gonna take us. Because we're young black kids. We're applying for jobs and jobs are not even responding to us. A lot of the jobs that I've got throughout my life, people, has been links. Or people come to me because they know that if they give me a job, I'm gonna knock it out. A lot of the job is. A couple of days ago, I told a guy I'm sick, I can't work. A guy called me, Kunle, that I was working with in the bread factory, doing nighttime delivery, called me and said that he's working at somewhere else now and they're looking for drivers. What are you saying, my guy? I'm looking for a 6 months solid. Because Kunle know I don't play around. 7 days a week I'm there. Monday to Sunday. When I told the boss that when I went to the bread factory, he's an old fed man. Ryan, yeah, you're right. Just calling you, because I overheard you talking the other day saying that you've worked for 2.5 years, 7 days a week. Just wanted to know if you wanted to do Saturday and Sunday. I'll take that. I know I feel tired right now, but I'm going to take that because I know that God is going to put something in my energy, cuz. I know God's going to give me the energy to get up and go and do those extra 2 days. You know why? Because I don't have it and I'm coming from nothing. And as you can see, people, I'm starting from zero again. People, I don't know how much time I start from zero, people. Let me tell you something. It makes me happy to know that God can keep on blessing me and taking it away. Just to see if I'm going to turn on God or if I'm going to be angry with God. But at the end of the day, I know that in my heart, I'm rich. In my heart, I know I'm rich. I don't have nothing to prove. I know what God has for me is for me. So if I got no money now, I don't care. As long as I'm eating, got roof over my head, I could feed my animals. I don't care. But when you're 18 years old, people, and you don't know, and life starts hitting you, because really and truly, we wasted so much time going to school. We wasted so much time going to school learning about Hitler, learning about Guy Fawkes blow up something on bonfire night, learning about Lenny squeezing a mouse in Mice and Men, doing religious study and learning about crap. Up to this day, I don't know one shit inside the religious study. I saw nothing in there about Jesus, but I saw something in there about Buddhism. It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no Ross Clark sense. Every single job and every single skill that I have today, I didn't go to school for it. And it's not what I learned in school. Which means that it's not the government, it's not society that tells me who I am and what I can do. If God wants me to be a doctor, He will make me be a doctor without me working in a doctor's surgery. If God wants me to be a lawyer, God will make me be a lawyer without me having to go and work for a company. What God has for you is for you. Your parents can't tell you what they want you to be. Yeah. Your dad can't tell you what they want you to be. Yeah. But let me tell you who knows what they want you to be. God. And sometimes it's not for your family, it's not for the rest of them. They don't have that relationship that God has with you, because sometimes you have to come to understand, to know that you are one of God's people and they're not. Unfortunately, it's just how it is. Unfortunately, it's just how it is. God ain't fucking with everyone like that. God is not fucking with everyone like that. God can see what they've been doing to you behind your back all these years. There's nothing that God don't see. I'm in spiritual court looking at some fucked up shit, and I'm thinking, look at that. Look how much I helped this person. Look how much I trust this person. Look what I've done for this person. Look what I'm seeing in spiritual court now. They've been a sellout all this time behind your back. A lot of people, when they turn 18 years old, they end up flying up the country to sell crack and heroin. Because now they've left school, they've left college, they don't know where to turn. What they've done in college, they realize that every time they try to do it, it's like something's burning up inside them, and they can't do it. Because every time they do it, it's not making them happy, because what you went to learn and study is not what you want to do, is what the school is telling you to do. At a young age, how can you go to college and tell yourself that you want to do this, and you don't know nothing about that? People, I'm in secondary. People, I have a lot of trade. You get me? I've got level 1 electrician, and I've got level 2 plumbing. And I'm telling you, if you see me out there doing any plumbing electrician, people, you're having a laugh. I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. But call my phone and let me know you got a problem with your back and that, and I can let you know what the problem is spiritually. So what am I? A physician, doctor. Call my phone and let me know that that something's going on and you got a case. Or let me talk to you and pick up that you got a spiritual case pending. Or someone's going to want to take you to court. Or you've got something coming your way that is bad. Call my phone and I can let you know about that. What's that? A spiritual lawyer, a spiritual advisor, which is bigger than any of what they're doing out there. What God wants you to be and what society wants you to be is two different things. And many of us are dumbed down. So when we reach 18, when we're looking to God, we're not even looking to God, because we don't even know who God is. We just go around telling people that we believe in God. And we have family members talking about, we serve a wonderful God. But 18 years old, I'm looking around to see where God is and to see what help I can get from God. Knowing that God ain't going to reply to me, cuz. Knowing that I'm looking in the sky, and they said there's a God up there. They said there's a God up there. I've never met him. Never heard him. Now I've got older. I'm 31 years old. Everyone is telling me that they're speaking to God. People are telling me that they've been hearing voices from a young age, and they're telling me that it's God. Why are you telling me this now? Why you never told me this one was at a young age? Oh, what did God tell you? Don't tell me that you're hearing voices. So you see, from the age of 18 years old, people, a lot of people have already wrecked their life. Their life is ruined. Because now everyone's in this rat race. Now everyone's thinking where they're going to make their first milli. I'm 18 years old now. I can start working from the age of 16. 19, 20, I'm 20 years old now. Fuck, I'm feeling old. Oh, this person's got 30 bags already, 40 bags already put down. He's driving a nice car. I need to catch up to him. Oh, people saying, shit, I wasted so much time in school. I wish I didn't went to school. People, I was doing removals. Going on £1,000 jobs for the day. £1,000 job for the day. You don't need to go to school for that. You get me? When I went to college, they didn't ask me if I wanted to be a removal man. I've been knocking out parcels for centuries. When I went to college, they didn't ask me if I want to learn to sell parcels, if I want to do parcels. They didn't tell me that if I want to deliver parcels, I must quit the course because I'm wasting my time. And now I could have saved myself 2 years sitting in this class. From the age of 18, they're forcing people to go to college, to learn a trade or to learn something. And when people leave, they're realizing that it's not what they want to do, or the opportunity they do get is in a different field. And many people that are working in different jobs are ringing them and letting them know, listen, my job is hiring, you know. Just like a lot of people, they go to university. They get all of these degrees, these master degrees. They get all of these things, and when a lot of them, they end up coming back to the hood like firms. Firms from roadside went to university, bro. Came back smart. First day back, 2 days back. Back on the block smoking weed. Drinking alcohol, and getting himself caught up in gang activities. I heard that they stabbed him the other day. I heard that some later youth stabbed him the other day for being a pest. He went to university and got all of these grades and all of these things and graduated. What are you doing in the neighborhood getting stabbed? It just shows you, from the age of 18, youth are looking around. They don't know where to turn. They're stranded. Their mum and their dad ain't got a good explanation for them. And then a lot of us are wasting our time going to college and university just to find out that many of us, our parents are holding down our lives spiritually. Because they didn't come out to nothing, we're not meant to come out to nothing too. But they keep on acting like they want us to be the best version of ourselves. Many of us, our parents didn't even teach us that there's a best version of ourselves. Me anyways. I can sit down and make a video of people that my mom didn't tell me that I can be the best version of myself. My stepdad, I didn't go with my dad. My stepdad didn't look at me and tell me that I can be the best version of myself. All it takes is concentration and putting faith in God. My mom didn't even tell me that. But if you ask them anything about darkness and doing evil, if you're part of them, they can let you know about that. So you see in times like this, people, that's why you see I'm out here guiding the youths and letting them know, let me tell you something. You can be whatever you want to be. But it's more better when you know what God wants you to be. Because what God wants you to be is silent and it's a secret. God didn't tell your mum what he wants you to be. God didn't tell your dad what he wants you to be. But God might show you in a dream. That's why when you get a dream, people, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. If you can't understand a dream, don't be scared to pop me an email. You get me? Don't be scared to pop me an email and say, Proph Rye, I had a dream. Can you help me to interpret it? Because I interpret dreams. Many people out there get dreams and don't understand it. Proph Rye, yo, help me with this. Alright, say nothing. What was the dream that you got? Now I'm there mapping out the dream, letting them know, listen, this dream even means death, you know. And this dream is coming up soon, so you gotta, and I'm helping them to avoid it. Now, you know how much people out here, if they're smart and they're serving God, they can skip death. Because you wouldn't be surprised to know that the death that's coming towards you is your own family that's sending it to you. Because they can see that you're going to be the higher, they can see that you're about to elevate, you're about to become the higher version of yourself. Because you've learned to figure things out. You've learned to figure out what lane you're in. But true word. So when they say, Proph Rye, preach and don't stop. And I'm not even preaching. You get me? So from the age of 18, people, many of us are stranded. Like I said, I was 17 years old working 2 jobs, people. And my mind was telling me, and I'm feeling that my thing is drugs, brother. I've been doing it from secondary school, college. And I'm now ready. Now I've got this mindset of saying, I don't want to work. I don't want to work. I want to shot drugs, drink alcohol, smoke weed, and link gal. That's the mindset I had. That's not a purpose. See, that's Satan doing that. That's darkness doing that. Our families should have been warning us about stuff like that. They make us get caught up in stuff like that. Thank you. I have to say thank you to God for being silent all this time and redirecting me without even me knowing. I didn't switch up on myself. I've held L's after L's after L's after L's, and I've never switched up on myself. Because when you switch up on yourself, people, that's it. And when you're dumbed down and you don't know nothing, it's so easy for you to go out there. It's so easy for you to be 18, come out of college, be stranded, don't know where to turn, and then just like that, you go and do some wrong deals or some bad deals with some fucked up people out there that your parents or your family didn't tell you to avoid. And just like that, people, they're the owners of your soul now. Because that's what's going on now, eh? Don't be looking at these footballers and all these entertainment people that got money and that, you know. They're going to pay the price. They're going to pay the price. And it's so sad that a lot of these people got themselves involved in these things without knowing the terms and condition, the terms and agreement, sorry. Because there's terms and agreement with everything. If you got to the ancient days, there was nothing like this. And your family will guide you. And this is how you end up keeping away and staying away from the darkness, bro. People, I was out there doing movies. I filmed the whole movie in my neighborhood when I was young with this white man that I met that was fucking Sherilyn from the 3rd floor. And he was working for Universal. So from the age of 14, 15, I could have been signed to Universal doing what Ashley Waters and that are doing. Top Boy. I could have done Top Boy. I directed a movie called Hood Rats. Type it in on YouTube. Hood Rats with a Z. Hood Rats the movie. Everyone's in that movie. And when you look at what the movie was, about, it was about drugs, weapons, the neighborhood that we grew up. That's where we shoot the movie. We had proper white men around with cameras. They was from Universal. I forgot the man's name, but it was fucking Sherilyn, the Rasta black woman from 3rd floor in my ends. You get me? Jonathan. That's it. Jonathan. People, the first studio my second or third, I was making music in Kids Company. The Rastas in Kids Company kept telling me to come to the studio. I'm good at music. I went in there rapping. They had me in there doing reggae. I didn't even know I was so good at reggae. But Marley would have bought an album. Jonathan had me in this big ass studio in Universal. I went in there and there's bare white man in there. And that's how I managed to knock out the C Block track. And that was the soundtrack for the movie. And that track almost nearly got me in trouble. So people don't understand. When they're talking about music and all of these things, people, I was 14 years old. In a big massive studio with about 4 to 5 booths in there, big room where they're doing music, where they're doing filming and that. With big ass white men, bro. I'm in the room as a small black guy. I could have lost my soul there. I could have been in there signing contracts without my mum knowing. Without my stepdad knowing, without no one knowing. And now I'm shooting movies from a young age. I'm involved in this, not knowing that I signed my soul away to the devil. Because we all know that the Satan and the devil come to you, they come to you as in people, bro. A lot of people out here are serving Satan and the devil. Satan and the devil will send them to you to tell you, we've got a wonderful business opportunity here. We'd love for you to get involved. But what you're looking at is someone that looks kind of like you. Different color, probably. And you're thinking, they're telling you that the lifestyle. That's what you're hearing, the lifestyle. And now you're thinking as a poor man. Your mum's broke, your family's broke, no, look out for your mother or your family. You're thinking, this is it. This is my chance to look after my mother and make myself financially free. This is my opportunity. It's God that's doing this. But it's not. Because we're living in an evil world. We're living in a world of sin. And we don't know that it's Satan that's doing it. And we are not being guided. So if we're not being guided and Satan is doing that, then what's going to happen? Another black man bite the dust. And now I'm cloned the fuck up. And now my bum's getting digged out around the corner. And I'm hiding it from people now. Like a lot of these black men out here, their batty's getting dig out and they're hiding it. So like I said, people, a lot of people turn 18 years old and they don't know where to turn, they don't know where to stand. But you have a few people out there that do care for their kids. They do care for their kids. And when their kids do become 18 years old, their parents manage to leave them all 10 grand, 15 grand. Some parents manage to make it through, so their kids don't struggle. Some parents don't make it through, because a lot of the time they're more focused on fucking men. So when you're a kid, and your mom's focused, when you're a kid and your mom's focused on men and relationship and that, she don't even know that her kid's hair rotting away.